Hello everyone, you're watching the Finest Education, and in this video we will cover chapter wise all the important pointers of chapter 1 history from class 6 what, where, how and when. So let's begin. Our past, present and future, everything is interconnected, and to explore the past there are various methods. So here in this video we will learn each and every method one by one in detail. The first one is to read the manuscripts. Manuscripts means writing by the hand, which is oftenly done on the palm leaves, birch bark, and through these manuscripts we come to know about the religious belief of the earlier time, how the king used to live, and we come to know about various fields like medicines and science. These manuscripts were written in different languages like Sanskrit, Prakrit, and Tamil. Now, other than reading manuscripts, there was another method to learn about the past, that was through inscriptions. Inscriptions were basically the writing which was done on the hard surface like stone or metals. Now, there was one advantage of studying the inscriptions. These inscriptions can remain safe for a longer duration of time, and we come to know about how the king used to give orders to the common masses. We also come to know that what people used to read and obey. The archaeologist used to learn about the past. So archaeology is a subject where we learn about the past things that the people had left behind. And the archaeologists are those people who learn about the past things. The things like remains of buildings, paintings, sculptures, tools, weapons, pots, pans, ornaments, and coins. Archaeologists used to excavate to find out artifacts which were made up of stone, bone, clay, metals, and which used to survive for longer duration. Now let's learn about the past civilization and movements. There were several settlements found around the Narmada, which is one of the important river flow at present in Maharashtra. Early inhabitants of these areas were basically skilled gatherers who used to gather foods from forest and also used to hunt animals. There was introduction of agriculture around 8,000 years ago, which further led to the growth of villages and domestication of animals. It was believed that rice cultivation started in the north of Vindhyas, and there were emergence of new cities, flourishing cities around Indus River, which is one of the important river flow in Pakistan at present. Now, these earlier cities were found 4,700 years ago. It is believed that there was development of cities around Ganga about 2500 years ago, and it also includes Magad, which was important empire which is presently called as Bihar. There was movement of people in earlier time, and it was because of various reasons. The people used to move from one place to another for livelihood and to escape from natural disaster, to conquest new areas for trading, and to spread religious teachings and adventure. Because of this movement, there was exchange of ideas between the people. Now let's discuss some important names and its origin. So as you all know that we all are Indian and the name of our country is India. Let's try to understand that how this word came into emergence. India has been derived from the river Indus, which we have already discussed, that one of the important river which present is flowing into Pakistan. So Indus in Sanskrit was called as Sindhu. Now this Sindhu was also referred as Hindus or Indus by Iranian and Greek people who came to India around 2500 years ago. Now India is also called as Bharat. Bharat, which is mentioned in Rig Veda about 3,500 years ago, and now at present it is also used for our country. Now, preservation of history is very important because through preservation of these history only we can come to know that how people used to live in the past. We can come to know about their life, how the king used to live, and what were the religious belief, cultural practices in the earlier time. It helps us to understand about the present also because our past and present both are interconnected. Now manuscripts, which is one of the way to understand about the past, and it was written by hand on palm leaves or beech bark, were preserved in temples and monasteries so that it will be easier for us to understand about the past. Inscriptions were basically done on the hard surface like stone or metal surfaces. It includes the orders of kings and records of their deeds. Archaeological studies was basically about the past things which was left behind by the people. It includes buildings, tools, weapons, pottery, ornament, coins, and it was excavated by archaeologists who used to study about the past things. Archaeologists also used to analyze about the bones of animals, birds, and fish to understand about the past diet. Plant remains are rare and surviving mainly in charred form if burned. Clothes were not frequently found as it was perishable in nature. And all these kinds of past remains were considered as source. Like we learn about manuscript inscription and archaeology. Now, historians and archaeologists were considered as detective because through these clues in a form of past remains, they used to reconstruct the past. See, now the question is, do we have one past or many? So the answer is very simple. As at present, our society is full of diversity. In the similar way, in the past also, the society was full of diversity. And every community or different group of people have their own experiences. For example, the experience of a king will be different from the common masses. So we can say that they have their own version of past. There were records of kings and battles, and there were also some records of ordinary people, which includes hunter and gatherers, farmers and herders. And archaeology help us to cover the lives of ordinary people. Now, what do date mean? See, date also play a very important role while learning history, as it helps us to understand that how things has evolved. These dates are counted from the generally accepted birth date of Jesus Christ. It means we generally consider the birth date of Jesus Christ as 0 and the years which has occurred before the birth date of Jesus Christ is considered as or denoted in BC, and all the years after the birth date of Jesus Christ are considered in AD. BC, which is also called as before Christ, making years before generally accepted birth date of Jesus Christ, and AD, which stands for Anno Domini. But at present, we consider BC as BCE, and as it is written over here, and AD as CE. Now, India adopted Christian era dating system approximately 200 years ago, and BP stands for before present, is sometimes used indicating years before the current date. Thank you friends for watching this video. I hope that you like the content. If you really like the content, then please hit a like icon. See you soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.